Hey y'all. So today I'm going to be doing the 21 questions of beauty, or the 21 questions beauty edition tag. Obviously like no one tagged me, but I've been watching these videos for the past couple days and I've liked them. Also, I'm doing my makeup inventory series, I guess if you want to call it, and I kind of wanted to sprinkle in other videos instead of just like boom boom boom. I don't really know why. At first I was just gonna do them all, and then I was like, well, what about people are just bored by like seeing what makeup I have, you know? So anyway, I think this tag was created by Allie Glines. So like that's what everyone has been saying in their videos. So it was created by her, and if I keep looking over to the side, I just type the questions on my Surface Pro. So that's what I'm looking at. But yeah, long intro. If you want to see the 21, not days of beauty, if you want to see the 21 questions of beauty, then just keep watching. Okay, so the first question is, what is the oldest makeup product in your collection? I was thinking about this last night, which is weird because I usually like either answering questions or like filming videos like right on the spot. And so it was weird to like think about it a little bit beforehand. But I was like, what is the oldest one? So the first oldest one I have, these are my MAC shadows, but those aren't the oldest. The oldest shadows would be, I think, this green, and then maybe this green as well. So you know what's really crazy? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I remember going into MAC, it had to have been when I was like 20 or 21. I don't know, but I went into the mall, to the MAC store, and I got like a little quad, and this makes no sense to me, but I got two greens. So like, again, these two, not plumage, not this one, these two, I don't know what they're called, sorry. And then I got two purples, and one was like stars and rockets, I think that was the color, and then the other purple was something. What is this color called anyway? Humid. Oh my gosh, humid. And then what is this one? Sumptuous olive. Ugh. Anyway, so I got two purple eyeshadows and two green eyeshadows, and like I literally had like no makeup. And so the reason it doesn't make sense to me is because how was I gonna do a look? Like, I mean, I didn't know anything about makeup, and this was back when MAC was like all the rage, which by the way, I still like some of my MAC stuff, so. Anyway, so these two greens and then two purples. I remember one was definitely stars and rockets because it was like a purple duochrome blue, but it was also like sheer, if that makes sense. I don't know. Anyway, so I got those and I don't know why, because like I didn't even use them that often because I didn't know how to do makeup. So that was one of them. And then my other oldest one is, oh my gosh, NARS Cambodia. So here is the eyeshadow shade, and can you believe it? So this was years ago, and I want to say like was it maybe when I was like 22, maybe 23. I'm 31 now. But yeah, so I got this color obviously because it was called Cambodia. I'm half Cambodian, if you didn't know. And like, maybe more so now, which I don't really see it, but definitely back then, I feel like no one had ever heard of Cambodia, or like I could never find Cambodian stuff, which like, I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like Cambodia was like never on the map. So it was really amazing that this shade was called Cambodia, and it's a stunning shade, but it's definitely expired, like disgusting. I obviously don't use this anymore. It was like 8 years old. But I can't get rid of it because it's actually called Cambodia. So that's awesome. I don't know. It's just like, anyways, the reason I said it was like 22 or 23. I remember taking this to use when I think it was when I met James's parents for the first time. So that was a long time ago, and it was Thanksgiving, and I think I wore it to like his family Thanksgiving. So that's also sentimental, but mainly it's amazing and sentimental because it's called Cambodia. Okay, I can't be spending like 4 minutes per question because that would be 4 times 21. That'd be like 84. 4 times 21, yeah, 84, and like no one's trying to stay here for that long. Okay, what is your most recent makeup purchase? I recently bought the Canyon eyeshadow palette. I think this is by Alter Ego. Oh, sorry. And it's supposed to be a dupe for the Natasha Denona bronze palette. So I don't know if I want to do a video on this. I was just really interested because I love the bronze palette. And I mean, really, this was like stupid of me to buy it because I already have the bronze palette. So, I mean, it definitely looks very similar. And I do have a couple Alter Ego palettes. I have the one that is supposed to be duping the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette, and I love that one. I don't have the Metropolis palette, so that one's great. I had the one that's supposed to dupe Biba, which now that I think about it, it's like, do I agree with products like this? I guess I don't mind them because, I mean, I don't know. Long story short, first of all, the packaging is like stunning, but also, yeah, I guess I don't mind them because it like changed the name in the packaging. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. But yeah, this is the most recent one. I also, when I was talking about ordering in my makeup inventory video, I ordered the Dominique Cosmetics Transition Palette. And I think that's gonna be delivered soon. I mean, it's literally like the Texas freeze of 2021. So I don't know if it's gonna be delivered, but that's my most recent one. And then I also got, this one isn't as recent, but I got the ColourPop Wild Child eyeshadow palette and Super Shocks. I've used the palette and I did a stunning look, and then I haven't used the Super Shocks, and I really was going to use them today, but like I said, I just wasn't going to put makeup on. Okay, so what is the first makeup product you ever used? It had to be, I think it was eyeliner. It was like 7th grade, and I had taken, is this the first time I wore makeup? I honestly can't remember, but I had like taken my mom's black kohl eyeliner. I don't even know where it was from, but we had volleyball pictures, and I just like piled the shit out of the eyeliner like on my waterline. And like, this is gonna sound so dumb, but like up close, I was like, my eye is so pretty, like, whoa. And then obviously like you're kind of far away when you take a picture. I looked so bad, and so, but it was weird because like that, I was like obsessed with eyeliner. So yeah, I took her eyeliner and it was like this big. Like, I think either it was like normal size and then I had just kept using it and then it was like this big. Sorry, mom, she like watches all my videos, love you. So yeah, it was so funny because I feel like, actually, well, we can talk about that in another question. Okay, so number 4, what is a makeup trend that you used to love but now you hate? Okay, I was trying to think about this one because I didn't want to spend, I was trying to think about this one before because I didn't want to spend too much time thinking about it on the spot, but I couldn't really think of something that I used to love, I used to love but now hate. What is a makeup trend that you used to love but now you hate? Yeah, I couldn't really think of one. So the best thing I can come up with is like wedding eyeshadow with Fix Plus. I mean, in my other video, like y'all saw that when I ordered Fix Plus, it's like the matte one, so I haven't used it. But back in the day, I used to hate touching eyeshadow with my finger and then putting it on my lid. And it, again, I think I told this before, but it's because like back in the day when we'd go to MAC, we would get to like swatch all the colors, and then so many of them would be hard pan. Like I would swatch, every time I went into MAC, I would swatch Naked Lunch, and I feel like there was no pigment, and I never wanted to buy the shadow because that's what I thought it was. And then eventually when I bought the shadow, I was like, oh my god, this is like amazing. So yeah, that always made me think that I would just ruin my eyeshadow and be like super bacterified. Like, I don't know if I'm crazy, but I never stuck my finger in my eyeshadow and put it on my eye for like years, honestly, up until like a couple of years ago. So that being said, I would always spray my eyeshadow with Fix Plus to get it like really metallic. And just side note, I would always dip in to my eyeshadow first and then spray it and then put it on. I would never like spray my brush first and then dip into it because I always thought that would ruin my eyeshadow. So then on the other side, I would either flip it over and like get eyeshadow and spray it, or if I was if I was paranoid that this brush was wet, I would just use a different brush because problems. But yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. So I used to love wetting my eyeshadow with setting spray and then putting it on. It was super metallic, and now I don't do that anymore. I just use my finger, even though I was like up in arms about that years ago. But I think it's because I have so much makeup now that it's like, obviously I don't want it to get ruined, but I don't know. I think I just got a little bit more relaxed about that. Okay, number 5, what is a makeup trend that you used to hate but now you love? This one was also hard because I feel like hate is a super strong word, and if I don't like something, I don't know, whatever. So I think the only thing I can think of is cream bronzer and cream blush. I can't really say I hated it before because I'd never tried it, but the impression that I got is like, oh my god, it'd be so hard to blend out a cream bronzer or a cream blush, like won't it disturb your foundation? Also, how's it gonna, sorry, when I talk I burp, it's disgusting. Actually, I don't think it's gross, but like maybe it's gross to other people. Maybe it's probably rude. So maybe it's not gross, it's just rude. So I used to be really scared of cream bronzer and blush and really cream everything because I'm like, how do you apply it? Is it gonna smear your foundation? How do you blend it? I just like didn't know how to do it. And so yeah, like I never hated either thing that I talked about, but now I am like obsessed. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I'm obsessed with my cream bronzer. I told y'all in my most recent video. And then cream blushes. That's gonna be a whole segment of my makeup inventory. So yeah, I guess it's cream, bronzer, and blush. The next one, number 6, what is your favorite step in your makeup routine? Eyeshadow, for sure, for sure. So I guess we'll talk about this in another question of like how you got into makeup, but ever since I got into makeup, eyeshadow has been my favorite thing. I think also I like love people's eyes. Like, okay, that sounds weird as fuck. I just think like I've always like loved blue eyes. My husband has blue eyes. And I also love green eyes and like really pretty brown eyes. I think eyes are so pretty. Okay, maybe that's a better way to say it. So eyes are like super pretty, and so just being able to play up like such a pretty feature to enhance it or, you know, change the way it looks, or just, there's just something magical about eyeshadow. I think like a little vain moment. I think, well, back when I wasn't 31 and like overweight and all this stuff, I felt like my eyes were super pretty. I mean, I still think my eyes are pretty. Also, I got a little bit older, so it's like they're just getting a little bit more skin around there. But my eyes have always been one of my favorite features about myself. And that being said, that I loved like playing that up. Is that the right thing? It was just always fun to make them look like prettier. Sorry if that's like vain. Okay, so my favorite step in my makeup routine is eyeshadow, for sure. Am I even answering these questions? Number 7, what is a makeup product you can't live without? So I guess it would have to be eyeshadow primer. Yeah, like right now I'm using the Hourglass one. And so like I mentioned before, I am not one to wear makeup every single day. It's just not who I am. I'm just a little bit lazy, and also like I think a reason why I don't want to wear makeup every single day is because this is gonna sound crazy, and I know, and it's just for me. It's just for me, not about anyone else. It's just for me. I don't want to get used to like looking at myself like made up, because when I take my makeup off, I don't want to like feel bad about myself. Does that make sense? Like obviously like I am thankful enough to have been comfortable in my own skin, at least with my looks, from like, I don't want to say like a young age, but I don't know, like my mom never, I don't know how to say this, like my mom never like encouraged us to wear makeup or anything, so we never felt the need to like always have blush on or like always look our best, which like that sounds bad, but it's not. Like I'm actually very thankful that that was never emphasized. And so growing up, we never like wore makeup. So I think that's a huge part of like why I don't feel the need, or not really a need, but like desire to just always wear makeup. Anyway, so long story short, I don't want to like see myself, you know, all made up and like pretty. Not that we're not pretty without makeup, but do you know what I mean? Like sometimes when you wear makeup, it's like, ooh, I look like extra pretty. I just didn't want to get used to seeing that like 24/7, because when I would take my makeup off, I didn't want to be like, darn, I'm ugly, you know? Does that even make sense? That probably makes literally no sense at all, but yeah, that's a huge reason why like I just have never been one and am not one to like wear makeup every day. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, no, that's not even a question. What? The question was, what is a makeup product you can't live without? Oh, sorry. Oh my God, I'm so dumb. The whole point of that is I can live without makeup products. What am I saying? Like, it's literally been 15 minutes. This is so dumb. So the whole point of me saying that is because I can live without like any makeup product. So at first I thought it was chapstick, but then I realized like if I'm hydrated, can I even speak? If I'm hydrated enough, which I usually am because I love drinking water, then my lips aren't super dry. But then I really thought about it, and even, this is where it ties in, I'm so sorry. Even though I don't wear makeup every day, every single time I do my makeup, every single time, I use an eyeshadow primer. So the makeup, oh my God, I'm sorry that I talked for like 5 minutes, not even answering the question. The makeup product that I can't live without is eyeshadow primer for sure, because I literally can't do my eyeshadow without eyeshadow primer. And I know some people are like, I just use concealer, or like eyeshadow primers are a scam, or not like a scam, but like, or a gimmick, they don't actually work. No, they work. I think as I've gotten a little bit older, as I've gotten older, like maybe my eyelids are not as oily, but they are oily. And like every time I wear, if I don't have like a legit eye primer, my eyeshadows crease. And so like and to me, like not all eyeshadow primers are created equal. So yeah, I can't just wear concealer. It creases literally in 5 seconds. Yeah, like my eyeshadow, my eyelids are still really oily. So every time I do my makeup, I have to have eye primer. Okay, answer that question. It only took like 30 minutes. Number 8, what sparked your love for makeup? It's actually very, very ironic because, sorry, because it was my sister introducing me to like beauty YouTube. And it's ironic because my sister's like not into makeup at all. So it was it like 2008 or 2009? Bro. Sorry, I started saying bro. This is so embarrassing because like I'm not a person who like says popular slang. I mean, like I am to an extent, but I guess I can finally admit I used to be a teacher, and so like all my students, like they would know the popular slang or like popular lingo, I guess. And maybe it's like a young person thing, but like I would never say stuff like that because like I was a teacher. But what I'm saying is I've never been one to like use like lingo, like popular lingo. I don't know if that makes sense, but where did that come from? Fuck. Sorry. I don't know where that came from. Maybe me being old because my sister told me about makeup YouTube in like 2008 or 2009. I don't know. I think I was just thinking to back when I was like 18 or 19. It had to have been 19 because it was like I did not wear makeup in college. I mean, I didn't wear makeup in high school. So anyways, a long time ago, she introduced me to, I think it was like Elle from All That Glitters. And this was so long ago, oh my gosh. And so she was like, yeah, people are like making YouTube videos. And I was like, huh? So then I started watching, and I don't know what it was, but I was like obsessed immediately. And then I discovered, a long time ago too, Miss Glamorazzi. I was like obsessed with her for literally like ever. And I don't know. So I started watching YouTube makeup videos and becoming obsessed with makeup before I actually started like legitimately wearing makeup. I was just like in awe of, I guess, their like makeup skills and like the products that they had. So it was my sister in like 2008 or 2009. I think it was 2009 because I was that was like when I was in college. Yeah, and so she was like, yeah, people like post YouTube videos about makeup. And I think this was back when YouTube like was like just getting started, or maybe, I don't know. And so I started watching them, and I just became obsessed. And then, you know, like another year down the road, I actually started like doing makeup, and I would like practice. So yeah, when I transferred to A&M is when I got like way more into makeup, because I was playing soccer at Texas Women's, and just I played soccer growing up, so like I'd never been one just to like wear makeup, because I feel like I was always like busy with soccer, which I feel like if you know, you know. If you know, you know. So yeah, I just never got into makeup. And then when I transferred to A&M, I was still doing like intramurals and stuff, but I wasn't actually, obviously, I wasn't actually like on the soccer team. So I would just like stay home, and I think I explained this in my other videos too. I would just like practice makeup and then stay in, because I literally did not know how to do makeup. So I would practice, and then if it was bad, I wasn't gonna go out. Also, little sad note, it's not really that sad, but like it was right when I transferred to A&M, and so I hadn't made like a solid group of friends yet, so like I wasn't even going out, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so my sister is what sparked my love for makeup, but it was honestly like makeup YouTube videos. So that's why like I feel like, long story, God, it's already been 19 minutes, I'm not even halfway done. I just feel like old school YouTube will always be like nostalgic for me, if that makes sense. I kind of look ugly, but whatever. Yeah, it'll be, I mean, yeah, old school YouTube is like nostalgic for me, just because it's like that is what got me like obsessed with makeup, you know? Okay, so we're like not even half the way done. What is the worst makeup look you've ever done? Okay. This one has to be, I think it's gonna tie back into the first makeup product I used, but the worst makeup I've done was for my volleyball picture in like 8th grade, or was it 7th grade? I think it was 8th grade. But yeah, so I had like taken my mom's black eyeliner, and it actually, you know what, I don't even know which one that was. That one was like creamy and so pigmented. Also, like maybe this is why like I don't wear black eyeliner like on my waterline anymore. I mean, it's not, but so I like piled it on, and then she also had this like eyeshadow quad. I want to say it was probably from like, Lancome, because I feel like she would get either skincare or beauty. I mean, my mom like definitely wears makeup, but she wasn't like she was the same, where she didn't have to like put on makeup to leave the house. So A+, love that. So anyway, she'd either buy skincare or like little makeup or something, and she would get the free gifts. And I feel like it was a quad from the free gifts. Do y'all remember that? And it was like, there's like a champagne color and like a purple, and I don't remember the rest, but I was like putting it on with, you know, the little applicator, whatever that thing was, and I was putting it on, and again, up close, my eye was so pretty. Like, I thought it was like so pretty up close. Like, you know what, maybe I don't know, that's like an every person thing, but I remember being like, oh my gosh, my eye is so pretty, like up close, woo, you can actually like see the color, because my eyes are pretty like dark brown, but then I feel like maybe when I got close it was like a little bit lighter, I don't know. And so again, I took my volleyball picture, and I looked really disgusting. I think it's because like now I just love like super smoky eyes, but like strategic. So I think what happened was, again, me on my eye shape, I just piled a shit ton of black eyeliner on my lower lash line, and I didn't know how to do like legit, obviously I didn't know how to do like definition. And so I probably either just put like I don't know what I did, to be honest, but I know it wasn't evened out. I'm sure like my bottom lash line like dragged my eyes down, so I was like, I don't know, it wasn't good. So that was my worst makeup look, which that's kind of like a cheat move. Where's my phone? I was gonna pull it up. There's another makeup look, and it was when I had my channel. So I think I started my channel 31. Cool, keep saying that. I think I started my channel when I was like 24 or 25. Yeah, so there was this look I did. It wasn't even like a look, like I didn't even do a tutorial like for the video. It was just, I mean, you can look it up. It was my first ever ColourPop order, so it was like a few years ago, and I was like really for like a brief period of time, I was really into this powder foundation, which that's not what I'm laughing at. I'm laughing at the color. So the color obviously didn't match my skin. I mean, I'm not very good at like matching my skin. Let me pull this up. I'm not very good at matching my foundation to my skin just in general, but this powder, no, like I feel like I put it on and my skin was like so pink, and like, I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but my cheeks are already red because I just have like a red face, but I feel like when I put it on, my skin was like a really strange color. Like I feel like it was just all pink and it just didn't look good, and I don't know like what I was thinking. So that's probably what it was. I mean, honestly, like I think because I got into makeup and eyeshadow was like my favorite thing ever, I practiced way more with that. And I mentioned this before, but like I didn't get into face makeup. Legit, I didn't get into face makeup until well after college. Like I would do my eyeshadow and be like, eyeshadow, cool. And I just like wouldn't wear face makeup. I mean, my reasoning was like, A, I didn't know how, and B, like, it's gonna be dark when we go outside anyway. Okay, so yeah, I just had practiced eyeshadow more, so I felt like more comfortable. So that had to have been like a pretty bad one. But also like, it's gonna sound crazy, but okay, sorry, my camera. I think it could stop filming after like 20 minutes in a row. This is gonna sound crazy kind of, but like when I do my makeup, like I am not one just to like slap something on and like go like a 5-minute make. That's not me. Like if I'm doing my makeup, I'm gonna do my makeup, and I don't want like unblended eyeshadow on my face. Like I'd rather just not wear makeup than like have something thrown together. I don't like that on me. I think people are like, actually I don't hate this at all, I don't know why I said that, but like when people are like, oh, I'm a perfectionist, I never thought that I was, but now that I think about it with makeup, like I definitely am. Like I'm not trying to go out without my skills displayed. I mean, no, like if I'm wearing makeup, I don't want to go out like, you know, I don't know if that makes sense. So yeah, I guess other ones would be the ones just I practiced and like never went out and like no one saw me, you know, when I first got into it. So that was kind of a hard question. I spent like 10 minutes on that. I don't know why, but yeah. Okay, so number 10, what is your favorite makeup? Oh, your favorite makeup look that you've ever done. Duh, the parallelism. Okay, there are so many. No, yes, but one of my favorites was the night that James and I got engaged. Obviously I didn't know he was gonna propose that night, but it was New Year's Eve, and okay, I'm not gonna get it because it's like over here, but I used my Anastasia eyeshadows and like my single ones, and at the time I was so obsessed with them, and I had done this like stunning brown smoky eye. It was so soft, but it had a little bit of definition because I was getting better at like darker colors to define my eyes. For the longest time I was using like medium tone browns to like deepen it up, but I was like, anyways, it was like legit smoky, and I used the color Pink Champagne all over my lid, and it was so pretty. It was so fucking pretty. Yeah, and then like we got engaged and that was awesome. But I don't have any like pictures. I mean, I have like phone pictures of like our engagement, but like why didn't I take out my camera and like show my eyeshadow? I mean, I don't know. So like that one was super pretty. I remember loving it. And then really just the phase of my MAC eyeshadows, I would pretty much do just soft smoky browns, soft brown smoky eyes with my MAC shadows, and I would use Sable on the lid, and like that was stunning. So I did a bridal trial video like years ago because we've been married for a couple years at this point, and I used like my MAC shadows to create like a soft smoky eye. But I would say really anything with warm browns. Yeah, warm browns, that's me. Warm browns, and then like a medium brown on the lid, or like a bronze, or even like a gold. Really just like anything with a warm brown, but it like smoky eye for sure. Soft smoky eye. Like I'm not one to do like cut creases or anything, but just like really soft, like seamlessly blended, colors blended into each other, but with like legit definition. So anything with like a warm brown smoky eye, me, that's me for sure. Okay. What is your favorite drugstore makeup product? I think it's more, so I wouldn't say one specific product, more like a line, but sorry, gross. I would say drugstore mascara. While I do love, whoa, my drugstore L'Oreal Infallible Freshwear, I constantly am just buying drugstore mascara. And actually, you know what's interesting? Doing this like makeup inventory can kind of show me my trends, and I think unfortunately I lean to more like higher end makeup, and I know I shouldn't, but that's just what I have done. So one thing that's always been like tried and true is me buying drugstore mascara. So like I really do love this Essence Lash Princess. This one's really good. Oh my gosh, the not Lancome, the L'Oreal, the one that's like the same as the Lash Paradise, the same as the Too Faced Better Than Sex. That was one that I repurchased all the time. Is it L'Oreal again? The L'Oreal Telescopic, the one with like the skinny brush, that makes my eyelashes look pretty long. So yeah, I would say my favorite drugstore makeup product is drugstore mascara. So was that even, I feel like that's a question that I actually answered pretty concisely, and it's probably boring, like my answer. Okay, number 12. What is your bro? Sorry, I keep saying bro, it's so annoying. I think I told y'all. Is that where my story went last time? I like said stuff ironically. That's where my story was, sorry. I like started saying bro ironically, and now I say it for real. So that's what I mean. Like I don't really say like trendy sayings, but I do apparently, because I start saying it like as a joke and then I just do it for real. So okay. What's your favorite drugstore? Okay, we did that. What is your favorite splurge makeup product? That one's hard. I think it has to be Truly. My camera just fell over, so I don't know if this is like the same angle. But the question is, what is your favorite splurge makeup product? Okay, so I'm gonna say my Pat McGrath palettes and my Natasha Denona palettes. So these are a couple of my Pat McGrath palettes. This is the Divine Rose 2, and this is Bronze Seduction. Y'all, these are like truly artwork. I don't want to open them, you know, and like, but my Pat McGrath palettes, you know what's insane? I feel like I got Bronze Seduction first, and it was a Christmas gift, and I used it, and I feel like the first couple times I used it, I actually thought they were overrated, or I thought this palette was overrated. I was like, the glitter falls everywhere, but then I guess I gave it another chance, and I was like, no, these are actually like amazing. So I think it was just me not understanding the way to use the glitter, because it fell over my face, but I ended up getting a glitter glue. Anyway, so my favorite splurge makeup, I know it says product, but I'm saying products, is Pat McGrath palettes, and then Natasha Denona like eyeshadow palettes. I mean, I have a whole drawer for my Natasha Denona. So this is the bronze palette, this is the gold palette, which, by the way, there are some really pretty shades in the gold palette, but the mattes aren't my favorite. I know people are over this, but the Sunset palette, I still love this so much. So yeah, my favorite splurge products are the Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes and the Natasha Denona ones. Also the Viseart neutral, is it neutral mattes or natural mattes? That one is like stunning quality. So those are my favorite splurge makeup items. Number 13, what is your most repurchased makeup product? Let me stop like wiggling around. So that one is easy. It's the, okay, wrong one. It's the MAC 24-hour extended eye base. This is such a good primer for oily eyelids. Like back in the day, and when I say back in the day, I mean like back in the day of my YouTube channel. This and a MAC paint pot would be the way I prime my eyes, and I would set it with a cream product, a cream colored eyeshadow, a powder eyeshadow. So yeah, I feel like once I found this, I was like, oh my god, my eyeshadow lasts so long. So this is all I would use for forever. And then I tried the Smashbox primer, and that one was also really good, and so I would repurchase that one forever, and then I would come back to this one just because like this is my tried and true. So yeah, my most repurchased makeup product is the MAC 24-hour extended eye base. But I will say the Hourglass one is so good because I've tried a lot of eye primers. Like sorry, this video is already like 30 minutes long, but yeah, I tried a lot of eye primers, and a lot don't work. A lot crease, a lot crease, a lot of the ones I've tried, my eyeshadow creases, my oils are just so obvious in the crease. And so yeah, I feel like the ones that I consistently use, like this one, and then I am actually loving this Hourglass one too, are really good. Maybe this Hourglass one works a little bit better now because my eyelids aren't as oily, but they're still oily. Like, if you know, you know. Also, did I start saying that ironically? Because now I say it all the time. I don't think I did. I think I actually I think I said that for real. But yeah, so MAC 24-hour extended eye base. And then, yeah, that was my go-to. That's the one that I repurchase like all the time. And it's crazy because I don't know. I have a lot of makeup, and so I don't really run through products that often. Oh, also my most repurchased, another one would be the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara or the Lash Paradise. I would like, I think I talked about this in my empties video, but like I would just go through phases where like I was only using that one, so I'd only repurchase it and then I'd want to try something new. So those two mascaras as well. Okay, number 14. What is your earliest, dude, what is your earliest makeup memory? Okay, this one, it's the same. It's the same as the dark dark eyeliner on my waterline. I thought it looked so good. My volleyball pictures from like 8th grade. That's like my earliest makeup memory. Okay, so this is me just rambling on and on about that eyeliner mishap. And what I forgot to say was, when I was putting all the eyeliner on, I thought I looked really good, and then I realized later on that I didn't. So that's kind of what made me stop wearing makeup until college. Okay, bye. Really quick, another one of my like horrible makeup looks was in college, and like I said, when I got to A&M, that's when I started really getting into makeup. So around the time I was like 20, because I got to A&M when I was 20. Or I transferred there. So there's this thing called Chili Fest. Lols, if you know, you know. Also, like, I was thinking about Chili Fest last night, and I'm like, how was that legal? Anyway, so the first year I went, my friend Caitlin, which she always watches my videos, hey, she came to College Station to visit me, and then we went to Chili Fest. We like rode a bus. Anyway, I had just gotten a MAC eyeliner, and it was, what was the shade? It was like their black eyeliner, and I was like, I'm gonna wear this, and like I'm gonna try, because like that was literally when I was just getting into makeup and I didn't know how to do it. So I had put like a tiny bit, just a tiny bit on my upper lash line, and then some of my waterline, because again I didn't know how to do anything else. And that was when I was like watching YouTube videos and people were raving about that. Yeah, that was probably before I knew I had oily eyelids, or that nothing lasts on my waterline, or that I just have like a really watery waterline. And so it was just like, I mean, again, this was an actual makeup look, but I feel like the eyeliner was just like here by the end of the night. And I feel like all the pictures that we have, which, why are those even on the internet? I should take them down. My eyeshadow, I mean, my eyeliner was just like down here. So that's that. Oh my god, this video is so long. I'm so sorry, no one cares. But yeah, so that's probably another bad makeup look. Just the fact that it just didn't wear, and like, so now I'm also like really picky about eyeliners because I'm not trying to have another experience like that. Like, I don't want to test something and then have my eyeliner be down here and then I'm left without a makeup wipe or something. Because you know how it's like, even though the eyeliner moved from my waterline to down here, you would think I get to wipe it all with my hand because it transferred so easily, but you just can't. Like, again, if you know, you know, but like if you wipe it then it just smears. So yeah, anyway. Okay, so yeah, that's that. We just answered the earliest memory. Number 15, what is your favorite place to shop for makeup? Sephora. I'm more of a Sephora person than I am an Ulta person, but I do like Ulta points better than the way Sephora does their points. So yeah, Sephora is my favorite place to shop. Also, I think it's also, can I stop talking? I think it's also my favorite place. Oh my god, my battery's gonna die. Shit. I think it's also my favorite place to shop because I've accumulated more points there, even though the point system sucks. Okay. Oh my gosh, let's zoom through. What is the most underrated makeup product you own? Okay, I thought about this one too because I really had no idea. The most underrated product I own is the Dose of Colors Baked Browns palette. Y'all, this is so good, and I hate that I'm putting my finger on the mirror. This is so good. I'm always one to prime my eyes, set with a cream colored eyeshadow, and then use very light but gradual mattes to build that diffused look. And this is so good. This colors eyeshadows are so good, and I'm sure people like talked about this back in the day, but I didn't try it until well, this is the new packaging, so I didn't try it until 2020. And their eyeshadow is amazing. Yeah, it's like a little powdery, I don't mind, but it diffuses so easily on the eye. It's very easy to blend. It gives you that gradual look, and I freaking love this. Like, this is I like usually always start my makeup with this and then go on with something else. So my eye makeup, obviously. So that was number 16. This is the most underrated makeup product. Number 17, the most overrated makeup product. The most overrated makeup product. Sorry, that's my computer. I don't know. I feel like that one's a little bit hard, and I actually didn't think about that one before because I tried to think about it and then I couldn't really. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to go with the, there's two. The Jaclyn Cosmetics Face Highlight. So many people love this, and on me, and maybe it's just, I think it just has to be the color. I have the Flash, which is the lighter one. On me, it's just way too light. Like, some of these colors look silver, and then also I feel like they really highlight the texture of my skin. But these are stunning in the inner corner. Or if I put this on and then I use like one of the Hourglass ambient lighting powders to like smooth it out, then it looks good. But yeah, for me, this one just didn't work out. And I think a lot of people like this palette of hers. And I only use it now for my inner corner, like I said. So that's a little bit overrated, I guess. The other one that's overrated, and again, I think this just might be my fault. It's a Benefit Cookie Highlighter. So cute packaging. There's the highlighter. And kind of same thing with this. It's just, it looks way too bright and light on my face. So I don't think that these are, actually, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like a my fault thing because of the color. But this is another one that when I use it on my face, I'm just like, oh my god, it is so, like, it's almost like silver. That's like how light these two highlighters are. So this is a really good inner corner highlight. So that's kind of what I use it for. This one doesn't emphasize texture as bad as the Jaclyn Cosmetics one. But yeah, I guess this is another overrated product. I don't know. That's a hard question. What is a discontinued makeup product that you wish would come back? This is number 18, so we only have 3 more questions after this one. The Lancome Definicils Precious Cells Mascara. Again, if you know, you know. That one was so good. It was like, that was like my favorite mascara. And so that is a mascara that I actually would spend $30 on, which is horrible. That one is so good. It like conditioned your lashes, but also made them really long and thick. And I was really sad when it was discontinued because that mascara is so good. Oh my god, that was such a good mascara. And maybe my eyelashes probably have gotten worse, like with age or something, I don't know. But I feel like that mascara made my lashes look so long. So the Lancome Definicils Precious Cells. Oh, that mascara is so good. I'm so sad about that. Oh, also, I was just talking about this, and I looked it up after I filmed. So this is the NARS, okay, Sun Wash Diffusing Bronzer. I think I looked it up. This is Laguna. I've almost hit pan. I love this bronzer. It's so sheer but buildable and like airy on the skin and stunning. You can pile it on and it's not too much. Yeah, they discontinued this whole line, so that sucks too. I do wish it would come back, because even though I'm like obsessed with my Fenty ones, I would buy this one again. So, but yeah, I keep looking at the question. Oh my gosh, my camera's gonna die. Okay, number 19. Where do you go for makeup inspiration? I guess like what I love to do is when I buy like a new palette, I love looking up reviews and demos of that palette to get some inspiration on how to use it, even though like I know myself and I probably bought a warm brown palette and I'm probably just gonna gradually do what I always do. It's really nice to see the product in action. So I go to YouTube for sure. And then also like I used to just go to Pinterest, and I still do sometimes, and just look up like makeup, not necessarily makeup tutorials, but just like either like looks of people or like, I don't know, but just some really stunning people that would give me inspiration. Like, oh my gosh, the look, first of all, Rihanna is like so pretty, but she had a look where she's wearing like a really dark lip and like a winged eyeliner, and her eyes just pop. Just like I just look up, you know, pictures on Pinterest of other people's makeup looks, and I get inspiration that way. But yeah, a lot of times I do also just when I'm doing my makeup, I kind of just like look at a palette and I'm like, what do I feel? It's so dumb, but like, what do I feel like today? What do I feel like? Which shadow do I feel like using? So I do that too, but I would say YouTube and Pinterest is where I go for makeup inspiration. What do you hope to see less? Okay, this is question 20. Oh my god, my camera's gonna die. So question 20, then we have question 21. What do you hope to see less of in makeup's future? These were hard, and so I didn't think about them beforehand because I tried and I couldn't really think about anything. But what do you hope to see less of in makeup's future? Honestly, like, we're getting deep here because it's not like a physical thing, but fakeness. Like, I know that people have to be, you know, professional in a sense. That's a, you know, broad term, but I really like watching people who I perceive to be, because who knows if they really are, down-to-earth people. My beanie from Kinky Sweat and Aliens of Brooklyn, I love her. I love her. She's so down-to-earth, but you know what I mean? Like, I hope to see less. Okay, my camera died. Do I have anything on my teeth? I literally just like ate lasagna for breakfast. Okay, so I was on question 20, and it was, what do you hope to see less of in makeup's future? And I'm pretty sure I was talking about like less fake bullshit. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but like, and maybe it has turned into like the entertainment industry or something, but I really hope to see less fakeness. I don't know how else to describe it, sorry. Okay, I guess, because I wasn't gonna talk about an actual like product, but I guess another take on what I would want to see less of, which is, I should have really been thinking about this while my camera was charging, is like release after release. Like, I'm all for new makeup coming out, I mean, to an extent, and I do like getting excited about new makeup, obviously, like I've, you know, obviously, but I don't like when we're being, my camera could fall over, so let me just not move. I don't like when we're being suffocated by a new product every single day, because I feel like I get really excited about something. Like I just get really excited about something, and then something replaces it like 1 second later, and I feel like we don't get a chance to really enjoy it. I mean, that could be like on us, which I don't know, but you know what I mean? Too many makeup releases every single day. So that is what I want to see less of. And then finally, This video is so long, sorry. Finally, question 21, what do you hope to see more of in makeup's future? So, sorry, really disgusting, I know, but I just like feel like I have lasagna in my mouth still. What do you hope to see more of in makeup's future? I think this ties into the last question about what I want to see less of. I want to see more authenticity. I want to see more down-to-earth people, and like down-to-earth doesn't mean to, oh, I have my phone. Down-to-earth is more, I guess, like real people, you know, not people who are just so out of touch with like everything. So I'm hoping to see more, I don't want to say like smaller channels, because you don't have to be a smaller channel to be not relatable, like down to earth. I feel like that is kind of the trend, but I hope to see just like more good real people, like real people, because like I was saying before, I think I was saying this before, like, yeah, there's a level of like professionalism that comes with being on YouTube. I mean, to an extent, like I think everyone's aware of the way they present themselves and whatnot, but I think that so much is just like for show, and I feel like there's just like a huge disconnect between, I mean, a lot of people, but you know, like the really big YouTubers or like celebrities or whatever, and things that are going on, like I know y'all know what I mean. So I'm hoping to see just more like real people, and I think it kind of depends on us too. Like I think a lot of people have started, or at least I have, I don't even know about a lot of people, but like I've kind of just tried to search and find people that I love who are, in my opinion, down to earth and just like real people, and they're not fake. So that's what I'm like trying to do, I guess. But I don't remember if I was saying this, or I think I was, I never finished. Kinky Sweat is like one of my favorite people, and I'm wearing her beanie. So, but yeah, what do you hope to see more of? I think it's just like more real people. I don't know. Like, I think this whole, I mean, it's been happening for years, obviously, but just outrageous, out of touch things don't make sense to me. Like, so many things just like don't make sense to me, because I'm like, that's not, like, majority of people, I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, that's what I hope to see. Excuse me, I burped. Lasagna. That's what I hope to see more of. I guess if we're talking about products, I hope to see obviously like expansion of shades and undertones. That's been a problem like forever, and so I do hope to see more shades and undertones so more people can like wear certain products and stuff. So I guess that would be like my product answer to this question. What do I hope to see more of? I hope to see just more of expansions of shades and undertones, and not just something that is catering to like lighter skin tones, you know? So that's what I hope to see more of. I am sorry that this video is like an hour long. I really like to talk, if you can't tell. So yeah, I mean, I probably should have thought about these questions more and been more concise and like not as all over the place and whatever. Also, I noticed this whole time I've been like pushing it down, because that's because it like goes up. Yeah, so I should have like looked at the questions more, but I never want to come off as like rehearsed. You know what? I feel like you can always tell. I mean, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but for me, like, I don't want to come off as rehearsed or robotic. You know what I mean? I want to like be real. So yeah, I'm sorry if that wasn't concise, but I just thought I wanted to film. It's kind of stop talking. It's kind of crazy because like I've never filmed a tag video, and I don't know why I specifically chose this one. I think I was listening to it and I don't know. It just seemed fun, and like so many other tag videos are fun, so I kind of want to do more of them. But yeah, that is my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. Thank you for watching. Is that what I say at the end of my videos? Also, like, sorry, this like took a turn, not really a turn, but it's really, we're so fortunate that we have power and water right now where we are in Texas, or not even where we are in Texas, but like where we are like in our city. So I'm really grateful for that. But just like seeing some of the, it's just a lot. And like, it's not just this specific incident is a lot. It's like everything is a lot, you know? So I am really grateful that we have power. My heart goes out to people who don't have power or water. I mean, I think the weather is literally, it's supposed to be like in the 60s on the weekend. So that's something to look forward to, but I feel like it's not, like, even the weather's gonna get back to above freezing. It's not just gonna go away. Like, not only have people been without heat and electricity and water, you know, people, like, pipes are bursting and people's houses are being ruined, and it's just fucked up, dude. I don't know, it's fucked up. And our leaders for Texas, don't even get me started. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's just, the whole reason why I was bringing this up was because while my camera was charging, I was just like scrolling through social media, and it's just, it's really sad. Yeah, sorry. I don't even know if I was like making eye contact that whole time because I was like thinking of what to say. Also, like, I don't know how to express emotions. So when I do express emotions, either like look down or like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Okay, this video is super long. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it helpful. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. I plan on continuing to do my makeup inventory, but also sprinkling in other videos. Anyways, I'll see y'all later. Bye.